Hello out there, YouTube community. It is Josh here, and today we've got another video. At least I do. My cat's around here somewhere. She won't probably be in the video. And since today's video, I'm going to discuss how the liberal Democrats are using climate change to act just like Hitler in Nazi Germany, and how I'm going to respond to it. And every time I post memes of Joseph Goebbels on Facebook, I get placed in Facebook jail because Facebook doesn't like that information being out to the public. As you can see, I've got a very fitting shirt that I am a community standards violator. So earlier this week, the Center for Climate Integrity, a Washington, D.C. liberal think tank that pushes the climate change agenda, started laughing because the big oil companies, they appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court about climate change restrictions, and they were overturned and sent back to their states. So this think tank was laughing, saying that now they'll have to deal with the state courts for their lies about climate change, except for climate change itself is a lie. So I'm going to go ahead and include some memes like I've done in my other videos. Okay, the first one is a photograph of my car when I got up to do something that a liberal doesn't do, and that's go to work, and it was 30 degrees Fahrenheit on April 25th. You may also notice that the geotag of my coordinates of my house for our flat earth that we live on, for, those on the liberal side that think the earth is flat while claiming they're Christians, because the Bible says that the earth is a circle in the book of Job. Okay, so we're going to make sure to include some memes. I'm going to read off some of them. For instance, when the government tells you that electric vehicles are better for the environment. And you may notice this is a manure spreader. So here is the meme that gets you automatic Facebook jail. Now, Joseph Goebbels actually really said this. If you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. The lie can be maintained only for such time as the state can shield people from the political, economic, and or military consequences of the lie. It thus becomes virtually important for the state to use all of its powers to repress dissent, for the truth is the mortal enemy of the lie, and thus by extension, the truth is the greatest enemy to the state. I'm going to include one of my personal memes that I made. Everybody gets two choices. Like I said in my video on how to read the U.S. Constitution, you get a choice when you wake up. You can learn from past human history, which is in Romans 15:4 of the Bible, or you could trust Almighty Government and Joe Biden. You cannot do both, folks. Okay, I'm going to include this one. The only thing more consistently wrong than CNN polls are climate change predictions. Since the liberals all got the climate change from their predecessor, I'm going to include the meme that the Germans made about Obama when he was in office. I'm going to include the joy I'm going to feel when this letter gets to its destination and I irritate this liberal think tank with facts. I'm going to make sure to provide them a binky since they're Trump haters. I'm going to show them the difference between a Ford Gran Torino doing a burnout and a Tesla doing a burnout. I'm going to go ahead and give them my reaction, which is the implied facepalm. When something is so utterly stupid, a full and proper facepalm is not even necessary. I'm going to let them know, that there's nothing to see here because there's just another trainload of clean electric car fuel coming out. I'm going to let them know they have unlocked an Xbox achievement for being a fucking retard. I'm going to go ahead and include another meme that gets me put in Facebook jail. Because I'm also going to include a satellite image of the lithium mines in Chile. I'm going to go ahead and provide this one. Coal-fired electric cars helping liberals pretend they're solving a make-believe crisis. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to make sure to include this one. Next time someone tells you that the government can make things better, remind them of what they did to the gas can. I'm naturally going to include this one because this is how I feel about all liberals. And I'm going to go ahead and include some screenshots from Google that even a fourth grader can understand. Okay. Here is the satellite imagery of a Chile lithium mine where the lithium is extracted for the battery packs in Teslas and electric cars that automakers are making. That looks like a real nice place to live. I'll bet they got a real fresh water supply too. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about climate change, okay? Plants use photosynthesis to capture carbon dioxide, then release half of it into the atmosphere through respiration. Plants also release oxygen into the atmosphere through photosynthesis. I have a high school diploma and can read that. These assholes have a college fucking level education and don't seem to fucking know it. Okay, so as far as humans and animals exhaling CO2, in animals, oxygen combines with food and cells to produce energy for daily activity, then gives off carbon. The carbon combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and is released back into the atmosphere as a waste product when animals breathe and exhale. So I wonder, do the liberals plan on genociding all of us humans to save the planet as well as eradicating all the animals like my cat? Because she's exhaling carbon dioxide as we speak. Okay, here's the scientific evidence to show that internal combustion engines producing excess CO2 has actually resulted in improved plant growth, biomass, and yield. And that's actually coming from a government study. Wait, what? How come the mainstream media hasn't reported this? Oh, wait, because then the liberals wouldn't have a leg to stand on. Oh, and then how Nazi Germany fits into this with Joseph Goebbels. The most important law in the environmental history of Nazi Germany was the 1935 Reich Nature Protection Act. Bemoaned the destruction of German landscape because of deforestation, over-intensive farming, and one-sided land consolidation. Well, deforestation results in less plants. Less plants, less oxygen. Please, folks, someday, hopefully, we will find a cure for their disease. And, as always, there are a lot of people in this world to fuck with. I am the one person you may want to skip. Thanks for watching, folks.